Peter Obi has finally escaped the trap that was set by the northern elite. Peter Obi had escaped. The North set a trap against Peter Obi using ADC, the new coalition party, to set a trap against Peter Obi. But now he has escaped that trap and he has joined President Tinubu to expose the northern hypocrisy in Nigeria. Viewers, don't forget, the North have always acted like they own this country. ADC gave Peter Obi a very, very short time. Make up your mind to join this party. But the Obedient have told the ADC, why don't you zone the presidency of your party to the southeastern part of Nigeria? And I support it. Because it seems that another will get the party ticket. And you know that the North, they don't joke with power. So these people are finding a way to make sure that Peter Obi does not contest the 2027 presidential elections. And whoever is advising Obi is very right. Let the ADC zone the presidency to the southeastern part of Nigeria. We know that ordinarily, the incumbent president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, will likely get, and he will even get it, the ticket of the APC. Now, you, the coalition, the ADC, why do you want to zone the ticket to the North? For what reason? Muhammadu Buhari was a donor who served for 8 years. How do you think that Nigerians are fools? The ADC. Do they think that Nigerians are fools, or they will be foolish enough to vote for a donor during the time of the Southern presidency? Take it or leave it. We are still in the era of Southern presidency. And Peter Obi is capable, is competent enough to lead Nigeria. Especially the fact that he's an Igbo man and the Igbos have not ruled. So why can't you zone the ticket to the eastern part of Nigeria if truly the new party ADC is committed to serve Nigerians? But if you are watching for the first time, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel, all notifications, drop your comments, click the like button, and also share this video. As you are watching, kindly like and share this video and drop your comments. Like I always do, my comment section is always open. So kindly like and share and drop your comments. Subscribe if you are not subscribed. Don't just subscribe only, also on notifications. And whenever another news drop, you are going to see the information on your own feed. Talking about YouTube. Now listen. Check your screen also. Dave Umahi, the former governor of Ebonyi State, who is the incumbent minister of works, he has promised Tinubu that all Igbos are going to vote for APC in 2027 election. Dave Umahi, he has promised the president that everybody from the southeast of Nigeria will vote for the president. But he has also said, in case it does not happen, Tinubu should expect his own home state, Ebonyi State, to give all the votes to Tinubu. And this again has also caused some controversy. Don't forget, at a particular time, some Igbo elders endorsed Tinubu. I give you that information. Igbo elders endorsed him. But let's continue on this trajectory first. The North does not own Nigeria. You cannot go to use the head of the South. You have ruled your turn for 8 years with Buhari. What are you looking for? This is a turn of Southern presidency. It's not about anything. And like I said in 2022, ordinarily it should be turn of the Igbo people to be president in Nigeria, because Abasanjo had ruled a Yoruba man. Buhari had ruled a Fulani man. He had also ruled before he died for 3 years. Jonathan ruled for 5 years from Niger Delta. So obviously, common sense and fair play, it should go to the eastern part of Nigeria. Don't forget, even when the North went to contest, it was people like Malam Nasir El-Rufai, who was the incumbent governor of Kaduna, and Ganduje, who was the incumbent governor of Kano. They supported Tinubu, and they told the president, Muhammadu Buhari then, in 2022, that this election must go to the south. That was how Tinubu was able to win. And you saw the pronouncement in middle of the night. Don't forget again, Atiku contested that election. And we know, I said at a particular time, this was a slap in the face of all Nigerians. Buhari, a Fulani Muslim, had ruled for 8 years. What was Atiku looking for them? Now, it's because if Obi goes to the ADC, Atiku will also be there. And there is no way Obi will ever defeat Atiku in primary election. Atiku has this money. And we know what we know about primary elections. The delegates, you know what they always vote for. Don't forget, one of the reasons why Obi left the PDP was because of this same issue. Only for Atiku, Tambuwa, and Wike to slug it out. Obi had to leave to join the Labour Party. That was the beginning of the obedience movement. Obedience also arose with Peter Obi and said, enough is enough. Let us move with this guy. Let us move with this guy. But then it is good. And we saw in just 6 months the kind of vote that Obi was able to pull in Nigeria. And don't forget, I've always maintained, assuming, or if not for the so-called useless technical glitch, we will have seen a more fair result. Because this result that they announced, in my opinion, is not what it's supposed to be. ANEC chairman Mahmoud Yakub had promised Nigerians that the 2023 election was going to be based on transparency. They will upload the result to the server, and all Nigerians are going to see the transparently how every candidate were faring during that election. But then you saw technical glitch happened to presidential election. So that was the beginning of the problem. Until there's a free and fair elections, until Nigeria had confidence in INEC, we'll continue to say the same thing over and over again. Listen and listen good. The kind of structure that we have in this current country, nobody can save Nigeria. Now this is, I'm this is here. You can only do your best. Jonathan did his best. He did, I mean, in my opinion, he did well. He did his best. Buhari came after 8 years to destroy everything. So even if Peter Obi become president, which he deserved to be, which he has the right to be, which was the fact that his people have not been, after how many years, somebody from the north might come. And that's the problem. You do well, somebody come after 8 years. What we need is restructuring. We need to restructure. Let every region manage their resources. God has blessed every region. So I'm looking at the word restructuring here. Or you go regional. This is the only way we can work. That's if we are serious enough, if we want things to work. So restructuring is the way to go. Now listen, I've always maintained, only a mad person does the same thing over and over again and expect a different result. You have been voting for how many years? What is the result? Now, but if a proper structure is put in place, where the Obama manage his own resources, the Igbo man his own resources, the North, because God has blessed every region. Now, forget it. Now, Nigeria as a country is one of the most blessed countries in the world, with vast natural resources in the ground. but you are only dependent on one. That is the crude oil from Niger Delta. Now, which serves the Yoruba, the Igbo, the everybody. The oil too is in some states in the east and in Ondo State. Now, listen, I gave you a news yesterday, Friday, 27th of September. I said, Friday, 27th of September, I said, you saw gold mine in Kebbi State. They were fighting over it, and some people were killed. That means the gold in the north is not serving Nigerians, but the oil Nigeria is serving Nigerians. There is no way we can build a proper country with this kind, in my opinion, injustice. Listen, Abuja was built from the scratch with the oil of Niger Delta, their money. Look at the place where the money is coming from. Look at Niger Delta itself. Now, see, listen. I've always maintained, you have been following for quite a while. I've always see, we can't continue like this. Tako Yakasa said on Tuesday, I gave you that information here. He said the North does not want to go back to your system of government. Tako Yakasa is 99 years. By December, it will be 100 years. An 100-year-old man, in my opinion, is not sincere enough to tell the truth to his own people. So the North cannot leave Nigeria because they are enjoying this present system. You understand? They are enjoying. So if the people say we want to leave, if your wife are talking about restructuring, you know, the North say let us stay in this one Nigeria because they are benefiting from it. I've always maintained that if the oil dries up today in Niger Delta, will there still be one Nigeria? Because okay, another one, if the oil belongs to the North, will there still be this present one Nigeria? So these are the issues. So what Atiku is going to look for, I don't know. Buhari has ruled for 8 years. So you stay inside your house. Let another region rule. The North does not own Nigeria. This is, I've been consistent on this. Nobody Nigeria belongs to every indigenous tribes. And again, I've always maintained, which is a fact, the Fulani are the last tribe to come to Nigeria. They came to Nigeria in the 1800s. Then, Usman Dafodio started this Islamic jihad in 1814. That was how they toppled their houses. So the Fulani are the last, these are facts and figures here. The Fulani are the last tribe in Nigeria. So how can a last tribe come to a particular place and make life of the people, the indigenes of that region, to be difficult? Then somebody asked me, what is the way forward? Now, the way forward has always been, let the South cooperate. Let them speak with one voice, especially on the matter of insecurity. The Yoruba man, the Igbo man, make una sit down, speak with one voice on this one I'm talking about, the issue of insecurity. Because it affects every Nigerian. It's never, it's like anywhere you come from. It affects the lives of every Nigerian. Now listen, until a proper system is being put in place, the people of Nigeria is the same thing. And funny enough, Nigeria seems to be the only country in the world where the past is better than the present. Only Nigeria. Oh, I remember this one better past this one. Okay, look at this now. Obasanjo, Yaradua, good luck. Buhari down, Tinubu. You tell me, oh, this one better past this one. Because it is the same circle. It is the same system that you see happen. Oh, this one better past this one. Because we have not been able to have a proper way of governing ourselves. And talk about 2025. We don't have a proper way as at today, Sunday, 28th of September 2025. We still don't have this proper way of governing ourselves. And it's a clear and a big indictment on the people of Nigeria, this indigenous. But my viewers, what do you think? Now, listen, the comment section is open. Let me know what you are thinking about, what I'm talking about here. What are your opinions? How do we go forward? I like feedback. So let us have this conversation this time around. It's a Sunday, September 28, 2025. What do you think about this? I'm coming from Peter Obi, who seems to have escaped what I call the northern trap. He has told the ADC zone, or his supporters have told the ADC zone the president of the eastern part of Nigeria, but the ADC have replied him, come and join. And in my opinion, if Peter Obi joins the ADC, there is no way he's ever going to win election primary, because Atiku is richer than him. Atiku will use money by the league, or find a way to win, sir. Atiku will find a way to win. He has only been winning primaries only 2014 in Lagos, when they newly formed the APC and Tinubu stood with Buhari. There was no way Buhari could ever win Atiku, but Tinubu stood then in Lagos. APC, they just formed the party, their primaries in Lagos. What do you think, viewers? Let me have this conversation. On your comment now, let me see your comment on this. Let's have this conversation. It's a Sunday, September 2025. I'd like to see what you are thinking, and let's see. Let me know. You can disagree. God bless you. Example, using Kano State. Kano had 44 local government when they got had 20 in the 80s and early 90s. Now, they removed Jigawa from Kano, Jigawa State. Jigawa has 27 local government today. Lagos still get 20. You have seen the lopsidedness of everything. Northwest have 7 states. Southeast still have 5 states. Why, all these things, let everybody have equal and fair chance in this country. Let everybody have equal and fair chance. That is the only way things can work. You must not be afraid to say the truth the way it is. It's not about I'm a Muslim, I'm a Christian, I'm a Yoruba, I'm a Igbo, I'm a Hausa, I'm a this thing. You must, is it that language? Nothing concern me. It will concern you. An innocent man, a musician, kill dot. They don't ransack your house, pack everything, go. Innocent man, no. Just a musician. So now these are the issues. Let's talk about this. What have we learned from the Biafran civil war between 1967 to 1970? A 3-year war, which people said that the Nigerian military thought they will eliminate the Biafran maybe in just a matter of weeks, and it took a very, very long time. What have Nigerians learned from the Biafran civil war? Don't forget, that's why I said that never again will any region take up arms against Nigeria. Never again. That's opinion. Never again will any region in this country take up arms against Nigeria. It will never happen again. Oh yeah. Now, I'll give you facts, key indices here. Fact, figures, and in which you can see. No matter how to say this thing, you can see these things spelled across looks and candy of Nigeria. It's still the question of, are we one Nigeria? Listen, are we one Nigeria, and how possible best we can govern ourselves? So when I said restructuring regional, when that old man said they don't want regional, okay, how do we go from here? And if, listen, the 6 names that the Boko Haram sponsors they give to Buhari, the 6 names are names that people from the eastern Nigeria was not there. No Igbo name was there. No Yoruba name was there. Go and check the names. I've given you that names. How many? The 6 names of Boko Haram sponsors that was given to Muhammadu Buhari, no Igbo man was there, no Yoruba man was there. Oh yeah. So if you are asking for the name, are you because if the name come out, what are you going to do? What are you going to say? You are there now. They are having repentant bandits. The man sat under Muhammadu Buhari. Now you are having repentant bandits, repentant Boko Haram. What did you say? And that's the problem with the Nigerian politicians. If they are in power, they keep quiet. Once they leave power, they start talking. You served under Buhari for 8 years. What did you say How many times did you tell Buhari that Nigerians are long suffering, that the country is not working, our country is not being fully maximized for the benefit of the average Nigerians? How many times did this spoke up? But anytime they leave power, all of them, they start talking. When you are enjoying yourself in power, as if they are blind.